behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Got another great interview coming up in just a moment. But before we begin, don't forget about that subscribe and bell button below you there, and you'll always be notified of any new episodes coming your way. Leave a comment on the comment section if you like. We'd love to hear from you. And if you pay attention to the description part as well as the closing credits at the end of the show, you'll find contact info, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Queens, New York, we have $1 Million Smile. He's a very talented artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we're going to get to that in a second, but before we begin, let's watch these commercials from the Caden Gordon Show and Woody's Drumsticks. And remember, if you purchase anything from Woody's Drumsticks, type Palm Mash TV and all one word at checkout, and you'll get 10% off your order. So, without further ado, we'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
At Woody's Drumsticks, we focus all of our sticks on being a hair longer than everybody else's. Why? Well, all of our sticks are going to be going through the same quality control process as every other stick on the planet. However, the extra length gives you an extended reach, so you can reach for higher cymbals. It makes the sticks last a little longer. We put our shorter taper at the end, which gives more girth in the base of the stick and allows you to play for longer, better, stronger, faster. So once you switch from one brand to Woody's, you'll never go back, and that's a guarantee.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Queens, New York, we had $1 Million Smile. Thanks for joining us on the show, $1 Million Smile.
Appreciate it, my friends. It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad to have you here today. Well, how did it all begin for you? I mean, everyone has their story about how they decided they wanted to become an artist. Some people are musically in the family. Sometimes maybe you just kind of decided to do it all of a sudden. Anyway, tell us your own story. We'd love to hear it.
Well, I come from a Jamaican background. See, my family is West Indian on my mother's side. On my father's side, they Choctaw Indian and everything. So I have both sides of Arawak and Choctaw Indian. So those two cultures resonate with music, being musically inclined. So my mother's a very spiritual woman. So she did a lot of Christian songs and singing them, but she always had the Jamaican accent when she sung her music. So usually in some of my music, you'll hear some of my accent come out sometime, even though I am predominantly American. My roots is, dominantly Jamaican and West Indian.
Mm-hmm.
My older brother is a big DJ. He has a sound that's he's in the Culture Clashes. His name is Sharky the Struggler from the Mighty Superforce. And then my eldest brother, who's the oldest of all of us, he is more inclined of making beats and stuff. My family is musically inclined, and I have other cousins and stuff that's in the music industry and stuff. Mm-hmm. So like my introduction to music heavily is like as a kid listening to Jay-Z and listening to Nas, but they didn't resonate with me as much because they wasn't from the area I'm from. And the area that I'm from is known as South Jamaica, Queens. It has a very rich, even though it has a negative connotation to it, it does have a very rich history musically, like music, from Jamaica funk, from Onyx, from Lost Boys to even the infamous G Unit. And and that was some Salt and Pepper. So Southside has its own a mixture of music that is usually group orientated, but yet independently most of the artists make it successfully. One of them is the notorious 50 Cent, who is from my neighborhood, lives down the block not too far from me. Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, and I had to give credit to them because as a youth, I was going to August Mountain High School, and where I'm from, you have to be able to defend yourself, because in the environment I'm from, it's either you are a predator or you prey. So you have a choice to make. And yes, I want to do music, but in the process of doing music, one has to find himself. So I had to be someone I did not want to become because I had to protect myself, and that is a reflection of what's inside of my music. A person that was hyper vigilant. I was forced to be the man that I was, or the young lad I was to be. And in doing so, I had the opportunity that most people don't get. I was around superstars. I actually got to sit in 50 Cent's mother's living room, grandmother's living room, and actually showed me how to create a hook. I went to Lloyd Banks' house, and he showed me how to put 16 bars together. I took that and I ran with it and developed my own style. It took years to find the sound that is uniquely yours. Because like any artist come to you, people have to correlate you with somebody like, oh, you sound like uh, Nature. You sound like Cole Mega. Or you sound like Hove or Memphis Bleak. So my sound and music is what I consider cause rap slash dark pop, also known as new hop, which is my own own lane that I pay for myself. That is a lot more safer than the typical realms of rap right now. Like the drill music is hyper negative. Not knocking it because I know they have to make money, but there is not too much diversity in it. It is just one particular sound. So I said, how can I bring this mask, the paint on my face, for people that's being ostracized and left out of it, even though they had their own ecosystem, such as the cosplay community, the comic heads, the gamers. I want to introduce them to hip hop and make it creative, and also have to bring pop. So rap could touch a lot of different spectrums, but it doesn't touch the way it touches like pop music and travel through different universes. So I wanted to blend my music like that. So this first song that I came out with was called I'm a Hater. And mind you, people, I had suffered a very, very long, strenuous prison sentence of 16 and a half years for conspiracy to murder a New York City police officer. I had what you would call a psychotic episode because I really thought that I started to believe that I was bigger than the system at home. I had to find my way through sheer determination, discipline, and being stripped away of my freedom forced me to dive deeper into music, to make me strip away the layers, to find that nucleus, to bring about that substance that is lacking in the industry at this present time of moment. So I took it upon myself to create this whole moniker, this whole image and character based off of my life. So this is what you give the me now smile.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, that's quite a story there. And I know you mentioned a couple of your influences because you mentioned like Salt and Pepper and
Mm-hmm.
Lil Nas and and a couple of other ones like that. They're pretty good artists, and
Mm-hmm.
I can see where you get your styles in that kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, well, how can we find out more about you? I mean, I'm sure you're on Facebook or social media. Maybe you have an official website. Maybe you're on streaming media. Tell everyone
Yes.
about that.
Yes. On Instagram, you can find me at $1,000,000_NY. That's MILLIONDOLLA_NY. That'll bring you specifically to my Instagram. There's a lot of good things going on in there. I'm having a lot of fun just being myself, not being somebody that I'm not. There's also my TikTok. Same thing, $1,000,000 smile on TikTok. And you punch it in, you'll see me with my mask on or probably with the paint on. And on my YouTube channel at $1,000,000 smile. You'll see the views. I'm a hater. Me having my own little podcast called Red Room. Red Room's about bringing the comic community together, gamers together, and interviewing them about their life. The same thing you're doing, making the changes in everybody's world, one person at a time. And on my newest project that should be coming out will be called Dark Insomnia, which is based on the dark pop, the cause rap, this new hop trend that I'm bringing, which is a lot more melodic, very mythical at the same time because I want to touch on certain subjects, but in my way. And some stuff is like some how can I say Gregorian chant, and some of my music like songs like Champion. And then there's also songs like I'm a Hater, which is a satire, me speaking about the ills of society, but trying to do it in a comical way that makes sense to people.
Okay, and you're on all streaming media too, like
It's like
Amazon.
Spotify, I'm on Apple Music, I'm on every platform that you could think of.
Okay. All right, well, check them out on all those social medias and all streaming media sites we just spoke about. And I know you would love to get more of his stuff. And we spoke a couple of times about I'm a Hater.
Yes.
And it is a great song. You probably already explained a little bit about it, but is there anything else that you want to say about this song?
I say that I'm a Hater was one of the first, it was a song I created while I was incarcerated.
Mhm.
So it means a lot because that's the first song I actually laid down on my release from doing that long stretch in prison. Uh, so that song means a lot. It has also made me win the opportunity of being on Power 105 and Hot 97. And the song got played on rotation a couple of times. And there's a real big establishment for a person that just came out. Yes, I would have loved to want more, but like anything, you have to earn your keep. You can't take no shortcuts. Only when it's necessary.
Yeah, well, I love this song, and you guys are really going to love it too. And we're going to get to that in just a second. But just want to thank you again, Million Dollar Smile, for being on the show. Anytime you want to come back and plug something new, you're always welcome back there.
Appreciate you, Paul. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. And here it is, I'm a Hater, and it begins right now.
Hey. I'm a hater, believe me, man, no cap. You ain't even know, man, I get down like that. I'm a hater, talk shit behind your back. When you ask me, I deny and say, who said that? I'm a hater, yeah, I'm a hater, yeah, I'm a hater. Shorty said she was mine, till she said your dick was bigger than mine. I'm a hater. I hate the Tekashi 6ix9ine to all his fans. Had my man roll doing time and in the pens. I hate Drake, he's even one the girls wanna see. Goddamn it, man, take some of the girls to me. I hate J. Cole and them dusty ass dreads. You're not even a roster, cut that shit up off your head. I hate Lil Nas X and everything he do. I sick, pissy black, he's a known booty bandit too. Hate drill, cause it messed up the rag. You know every rapper I know, y'all sound a damn shame. I hate that I gotta do this to get attention. I'm from the street, you know we don't get a pension. Hate Kendrick cause he won't pollute surprise. What about me, man? I want no more than be idolized. I hate going to Cali, ain't gon' lie. It's a beautiful place when New York rappers always seem to die. You know I deserve this, don't you? You know I do. Ching ching, baby. I'm a hater, believe me, man, no cap. You ain't even know, man, I get down like that. I'm a hater, talk shit behind your back. When you ask me, I deny and say, who said that? I'm a hater, yeah, I'm a hater, yeah, I'm a hater. Shorty said she was mine, till she said your dick was bigger than mine. I'm a hater. I hate council culture, people and their feelings. I hate that guns get more rights than women. I hate a rat and that's a fact, and I never stop. The only thing I hate more than that is a crooked cop. Hey Jake Hollow, I'm a hater and I love it too. Rapper like Drake, won't you be boy original? I hate that DMX died in the coma. I hate the feds for locking up Casanova. I hate that Afro pop is winning men in every way. Plus I can't understand nothing that them singers say. I hate that New York man ain't winning, and a lot of y'all happy we're missing. So do the hater dance, watch me do the hater dance. THC come and do the corny hater dance. So do the hater